What's going on, everybody? Today we got some more Marvel Snap coming your way. We're going to do a little bit of a departure from what we're doing. I mentioned it yesterday. Today we're going to take a look at some content creators' gameplays. So today we have RegisKillbin, one of my favorite Hearthstone creators. He plays games just like I do. Make weird decks, do fun things. Get a little bit of meta when you have to, but in general, just kind of explore what you can do in the game. So this is his first deck that he made in the closed beta. He has a little bit of a deck breakdown in the beginning of the video, but I don't want to steal his thunder. If you want to listen to his thoughts, obviously he would know better than me as well since he's been playing the deck. I highly encourage you to check out his video. I'll have the link in the description. Definitely check it out when you get a second. But let's hop on into his gameplay and see what else we can learn, what else we can discover, and see what we can do.
Is there a perfect curve? Yeah, I mean, it's perfect as it can be, right? I don't have a good, like, useful 2-cost or 1-cost ongoing card.
So we have Sinister London. When you play a card here, add a copy to another location. So that's kind of what we were talking about yesterday. When there had to be a way to play a card on a location and get a card in another location as kind of an alternate condition to get cards into the nowhere location. If you didn't see yesterday's video, nowhere is a location that says when you play a card here, destroy it. So the only way to get cards into the nowhere location is to A, play a card there before nowhere is revealed. B, play a card that has an on-reveal effect that summons tokens, kind of like Brood. Brood will be destroyed, but the tokens will stay alive. Or C, or I guess C is to move. We saw in yesterday's video, Nightcrawler, after it is played at a location, can move one time. So you can move Nightcrawler to a new location. And then we speculated that there might be locations or cards that summon copies to other locations. And as we can see here, Sinister London can do that. So it is a way to play around nowhere.
But oh, this can be spicy with payoff cards like Onslaught. So sometimes you don't want to occupy that spot with weaker cards. But also, you know, how many cards total am I going to play there is the other question.
So he has Quicksilver.
Let's not waste the spot.
I'm not even sure what Quicksilver does.
Again, though,
we'll take
two
a look.
sixes, man. I don't know how I keep drawing this. It's crazy.
Nothing was revealed there.
It's the only sixes I have. You know, it's not like I'm
it's just a
rocking a
2-power
million
card.
sixes here.
And Korg looks like a 1-mana 2-power card that puts a rock into your opponent's deck. It's probably a way to like disrupt their draw. So now 1/7 of their deck. So you have 6 remaining cards. Actually, no. I guess 1/9. You draw 4 cards to start. So it'd be down to 8 cards from your original 12, and then you add 1. So 1/9 of your opponent's deck is now a useless draw, which could be a really good way to disrupt them. And next location.
Oh, well.
Titan. All 6-cost cards cost 1 less in general. That's not just for the location, that is for the game. So that is very interesting. It brings basically the top of the curve outside of effects that may cost more than 6 and get reduced based on cards you play. 6 is your normal max casting cost, so brings the ceiling down by 1.
That's pretty spicy. Suddenly I could play both of these over here.
So now we had Medusa. Mr. Sinister, we know
let's
that one.
admit
That's going to
that
summon a
they're
copy of
locked on a
himself.
spot. Only one
Medusa.
spot left.
She just powered up to 4. It looks like maybe +2 if your opponent played a card at this location is what Medusa's effect was. And then Negative Zone is the 3rd location revealed, which has cards here have -3 power. And I believe we've seen that if a card has 0 power with, we saw it with Ironheart. If a card has 0 power, it gets destroyed. Although we've also seen cards that go below 0, like Hobgoblin, not be destroyed. So I'm curious if Regis were to play a card with, 2 power and it goes to -1, would it stay at -1 or would it get destroyed? I'm curious how that's going to work.
-3 power. Oh, God. Sinister London actually becomes a bit of a risk now. Because if I get a card positioned there, I guess it's not here, though, because it's still kind of free, right? Yeah, this is still kind of free.
Colossus, 2
I want
mana,
to put
3
Khazar
power.
here and these 2 here. So I can put Colossus here. That should be fine. Just maximize the effect of this.
Regis has 3 energy, so he can't play any of his other cards right now.
This is sort of perfect. We want to play Onslaught prior to Spectrum, I guess, right? So
that's going to summon a copy of Colossus to Negative Zone because of Sinister London. But since it goes to negative zone, it gets -3 power. So it's really just a dead Colossus.
Yeah,
out there.
if it's negative.
So now that's curious to me. If Captain America, or both of these actually, Captain America and Colossus stay on the board with 0 power, I wonder why Ironheart removed itself from the board, being a 0 power hero card. Maybe there's a distinction on the card itself that it gets removed from play. It's just something interesting that I noticed.
If it's 3 or less, that's where it becomes a real issue. Oh my god, we could also play Iron Man here. Wow.
So Regis gonna slap down Khazar. I don't know what that does either.
Dude, it's got to be Iron Man next turn.
We know
right?
Iron
That's
Man
insane.
doubles the power at a location.
Iron Man into Onslaught on that side is just going to absolutely farm, dude. Okay. Dude, this is so gross, dude.
We knew the Iron Man was coming. That's going to double that location.
It doesn't even really matter. Iron Man here will be sufficient, so that's fine.
If Iron Man gets copied to Titan, that's obviously a huge swing.
It's all good. Dude, this is the craziest
If it gets copied to
location
negative
ever.
zone, 2 times 0 is 0. But it does get copied to Titan, so that's going to be a
They're
huge
not
buff
playing
for
enough here.
Regis.
They should, like, Blue Marvel in particular there, I think would have been pretty nice, right? Oh, we got a snap, by the way.
Okay, so Regis going to go ahead and snap. I'm not sure what Onslaught does, but the way he's talking about it makes me feel like it's going to buff the other power of his cards here, making it go kind of galactic. He's already got 26 in the middle as well, so that's probably pretty locked down. And I think he's just kind of assumed that negative zone isn't
Duplicate
happening.
Onslaught, and actually, since we can play, we know we can, oh, these are hurt me though. They hurt me. They're right. We don't want those. They add -1. All right, that's gonna be 8 million. Well, I guess 32. Well, no, more than that. Well, 56.
56 power at that location. So what did he have before? 16. Onslaught has 6, which is 22.
-1.
I still don't know how it
All
goes
right.
from
That's gonna be 8 million. Well, I guess
16 to
32. Well, no, more
50.
than that.
What was it? 52,
Well,
56.
56.
Goes up 40 power.
Onslaught goes to 3 over there, so we actually tie. Woo! That's, oh no, we don't tie. They gained. Sad.
Jessica Jones is gonna come down.
Spicy, dude.
Captain America just buffed her.
God, they had a good final turn, honestly. In normal world of Snap, that would be an insane turn. They just played a ridiculous amount of power, but this was a
Yeah, it was a
ridiculous
big jump. But the double Iron Man was enough to lock that out. The Jessica Jones play mixed with Captain America. It looks like it buffed her over here. Jessica Jones got buffed over here. Made this 18, which I feel like, as Regis is saying, in a lot of games, this is probably enough to win. 18 on a location. 56 and 28. Obviously, the Iron Man is making a big difference there. The negative zone, I think Regis never really worried about. Just kind of looked at it as my cards don't vibe well with -3 power, so he decided he was just going to ignore them.
This combo. Cool. I don't really know
Let's
yet
take a
either.
look at
I
a
haven't had
second
lot of fun,
match,
is all
because
I
that
can
one
say
went
so
by a
far.
little bit quickly.
As for how long that
We
will
still have
last or how
plenty
that will
to learn.
scale, I have no idea either.
I think Quicksilver's ability is that he always starts in your opening hand. That's what that made me feel like. So I think that's... I think we're right on that one. Then we have
Alright,
Mr.
anybody's feelings,
Fantastic
don't
and we have Iron Man. First
That's how long games
location,
are you?
Strange
See how they-
Academy. At the end of turn 5, move all cards here to other random locations. So, if you want to win Strange Academy, you can play cards here, knowing they'll wind up on other locations. Again, another way to play around nowhere. But on turn 5, this is getting wiped out. So to win Strange Academy, you have to set up your turn 6 play here. So it's just another kind of layer to keep in mind of either make sure you win the other 2 locations, or you save a powerful turn 6 play to make sure you capture Strange Academy plus one of the other 2.
There you go. Move all cards here to other random locations. Okay. So that's going to be kind of dumped out of on 5.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Man, this is hard. Like, I don't know how to play Strange Academy, dude. It's hard.
So they both start with Quicksilver.
When you play a card here, shuffle 3.
Lechugilia. When you play a card here, shuffle 3 rocks into your deck. So those are those same, I think, 1 energy, 0 power or something like that, or 1 energy, 1 power. Basically just makes you have a dead draw. So if you want to keep fighting for this location, you're going to keep loading up your deck with bad draws. So that's another very dangerous location. That might be the most dangerous location we've seen so far.
Dude, they're snapping already. Are you kidding me? Like, I honestly don't have a very good hand, and I'm floating 2 mana, so there's something to the snap here, but... Why did that just get...
Oh! So, I don't know if you guys caught it, but that Punisher, Regis draws it.
Mana, so there's something to the snap here, but...
And then the hub adds a random card to each player's hand. The card that got added to his hand was Agatha Harkness, 6 power or 6 energy, 13 power card. And what she does, I believe, is she makes your plays for you when she's in your hand. So Agatha played the Punisher for Regis to that location automatically because that is her effect.
But,
is my guess.
Why did that just get... What just happened, dude? Oh, what on earth is happening? Add a random card to each player's hand. I don't know what just... Why did that play there?
Look at Agatha.
Oh, I have Agatha in hand. What? Agatha starts in your hand and plays your cards for you? What?
So now all strategy goes out the window. We're just going to watch what happens when RNG plays one of these rounds.
I don't get to play because of a randomly generated Agatha. Are you joking?
That's really funny. Rocks are getting added to the opponent's hand. And you really are just on autopilot here. You can't play.
It's unbelievable, dude. Yeah, she's a 613, so that's a mighty big stat we're going to dump on turn 6, but will it be enough, right? I don't know.
You could technically like try and AFK your way up ranked.
I kind of wish
just an Agatha deck.
On Captain America's spot to power him up, you know? Okay.
All right. Looks like it at least makes some okay plays.
6? Like, how does that work? Am I allowed to play her? Like, once we get to 6?
Hopefully she plays herself on turn 6.
God knows. I don't know. Hopefully she goes on the left once it's been cleaned out. Because she'll win left always based on her raw stat line, I think.
So it's turn 5. The cards from Strange Academy are going to get moved.
Mid? Might depend on where these go. Yeah, I think we should give left and play Agatha, or give right and play Agatha to the left. Yeah, that's exactly what
Agatha's
going
to play herself. Did Agatha just win this game?
Let's go. Agatha, you're the best.
No way did Agatha just win this game.
Wow, dude. Can they take... There's no way, right? 24 has got to be too big of a lead, right? Oh, God, it's close, though. I don't know. Is that a rock or a real card?
One power short.
27. Oh my god.
Oh my god, Agatha just won that game. That is absolutely insane.
Wow.
Incredibly close game in that middle fight, and just showing you some of the crazy RNG factors that are available in the game. That is just incredible. All right, guys, we're going to stop here for now. We may watch some more of Regis's gameplays, but let me know if there's any other content creators playing that you guys want me to watch. Also, let me know down below in the comment section what you thought of Agatha as a card. I know some competitive players are probably going to hate her. It's going to really suck in these situations where she gets added to your hand randomly, but I think she can be a fun card to mess around with, like if you're playing versus friends and stuff like that. But yeah, that's going to be it for now, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.